upon a time, quite a long time ago, at least as far back as when my mum was little, there lived a man and his 3 daughters. Mr. Froome was a businessman who often went away on trips for his, business.
Farewell, my lovely daughters. I'm off away on another business trip to do business. I'd like to bring back this gift for all of you as usual. What would you like?
Oh, Daddy, a gift would be lovely. As you know, I simply love expensive clothes, and I would really like some Kimmy's shoes.
How expensive are you talking about?
Oh, like 300 or 400.
Oh, right. I think I could manage that. What about you, Sarah? What gift would you like me to bring back?
Oh, that's easy. All I want is a simple, small, understated diamond tiara.
Oh, I see. We better hope this business trip goes successful. Beauty, what gift would you like?
Oh, Father, I don't need much at all. I would just like a simple, beautiful rose.
A rose?
Yes, Father.
Don't you realise it's winter?
Does that mean a rose won't be possible? I did so have my heart set on one.
No, I'm sure I can find a rose. And then transport it by horse for a week in the dead of winter.
Oh, thank you, Father.
So Mr. Froome went on a really long business trip, and if he stayed longer than he really needed to, took in a couple of shells, enjoyed the peace and quiet of the big city away from his daughters, well, who would he judge? Eventually he headed home, back to his demanding daughters, but as he got closer to home, the weather turned and he found himself in a snowstorm.
It's so cold. Why didn't I wait until spring before attempting this non-essential business trip? My fingers and toes are numb. I can't see the road anymore.
Rather than finding a sheltered spot like a sensible person, Mr. Froome continued on his way, stumbling and struggling through the snow.
Oh, thank goodness. A house. Hello, is anyone home? There doesn't seem to be anyone home.
There was no one home.
I just said that.
Sorry. Mr. Froome couldn't face going back out into the storm, so he saddled his horse and went inside the house.
This place is massive. Hello, I'm a traveller seeking shelter from the storm. Is there anybody home?
Who are you?
You scared me. Where are you?
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Froome. I'm travelling back from a long business trip that I did business on. The storm meant I couldn't find my way back home. Please can I shelter here until the storm dies down?
Very well, I'm a reasonable person. You may shelter here until the storm passes. We will feed you and provide you a bed. But I must warn you, take nothing from my home that doesn't belong to you, or there will be consequences.
What sort of consequence? I mean, I would never take something that doesn't belong to me. I'm not that sort of businessman.
And with that, the doors to the dining room opened, and Mr. Froome walked into a warm and inviting room with a merrily burning fire and a hot meal on the table.
Why is the fire on the table?
What? The fire's on the fireplace.
That's what you just said, though.
Yes, it is.
No, what you just said is there's a merrily burning fire and a hot meal on the table.
Look, are you cold and hungry?
Yeah.
Then stop nitpicking and get in that room. Mr. Froome looked around but couldn't see any servants. Yet after he finished his meal, all the plates vanished.
I think you're going to have a heart attack.
You're not in script. The doors opened and the lights led the way into a warm bedroom. Mr. Froome took the hint and went to sleep. The next morning, Mr. Froome awoke to find that the storm had passed and that it was now a beautiful, crisp morning. He got dressed, ate breakfast, and went out to the stable and retrieved his horse.
Thank you, Mysterious Tales, for your hospitality.
But as he started to leave, he spied a garden of the most beautiful roses he had ever seen. Remembering that he hadn't actually bothered to buy a rose for his youngest daughter, he went to the garden and plucked the most beautiful rose he could find. Why would you do that?
What? I promised her a rose.
Yes, but...
You have stolen from me. Now you must face the consequences.
Oh, I forgot about that bit. A monster!
Now I will grind your bones to make my bread.
Wrong fairy tale.
Oops.
Please don't eat me. I was only trying to pick a rose for my youngest daughter.
You have a daughter?
I have 3.
Very well, I shall not eat you if your daughter comes in your place.
What? You want me to give my daughter's life for mine?
I'm not too sure about this. I feel a bit icky. Consent's a real issue, you know?
I know what you mean. Perhaps there's a better way to put it?
Let me think. You may leave for 3 days. In those 3 days, you can either say your goodbyes to your daughter and return here as a prisoner for the rest of your life. Or one of your daughters may come in your place and work for 1 year. But they have to be totally willing though. I won't be accused of kidnapping.
That seems fair. I'll just go and explain to them right now.
But if you don't return within the 3 days, I will come to your house and eat you.
And with that warning ringing in his ears, Mr. Froom travelled home back to his daughters.
Daughters, I'm home.
Well, what took your time? Probably forgot about us cold and hungry in this big house.
My loving daughters, I am so glad to see you too.
Where's my shoes? And my tiara?
Yes, they're here. But where's your younger sister, Beauty?
She's hiding.
Hiding from me.
No, from Gordon.
Gordon, the rather large British innkeeper, the one who doesn't read.
You forgot. Handsome and rich.
Where's she hiding from him?
In the library.
And so Mr. Froom went to find his youngest daughter to give her the rose that had caused so much trouble.
Beauty, are you in here?
Father, is that you?
Who else would it be?
I was worried Gordon had overcome his fear of books.
My dear, why are you hiding from Gordon?
He has got into his head that he's in love with me and he has been trying to persuade me to marry him.
Don't you want to marry him? He's very handsome and rich. He would keep you safe and offer you a good life.
Then you marry him. I don't want a handsome man to take care of me, Father. I want to take care of myself. I want to break through the glass ceiling and earn my own money.
But dear, women aren't able to do that. Remember, this is the olden days.
They said women weren't able to read books either, Father. I've read almost all the books in this library. Times are changing now. We need to stand up for our rights and become independent women.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were feminine.
A feminist, Father.
Indeed, then you should have no trouble at all telling Gordon to get lost.
I've tried. He won't take no for an answer. And he thinks stalking me is the way to my heart. But enough about me. How was your trip, Father?
Oh, it was fine. Here, I brought you a rose.
Oh, it's beautiful. But how on earth did you find one in the dead of winter?
Well, it wasn't without some effort and risk, but you asked for it and I delivered.
I didn't expect you to actually do it. I only asked for it to annoy my greedy sisters.
What? Do you have any idea what I went through to get that flower? And you didn't even want it?
What do you mean? It's just a flower. How could it cause you so much trouble?
Mr. Froom couldn't lie to his daughter, so he told her what happened.
Actually, I was about to lie there. Thanks for dropping me in.
Sorry, it's just I hadn't had a line for a while. I was getting bored.
What do you mean you're about to lie, Father? Tell me the truth now. I'm not a child anymore. You don't need to protect me.
Okay, I was lost in the storm and sought shelter in a big mountain. I was told not to steal anything, and I didn't, but I saw this beautiful rose in the morning, and I thought it wouldn't be missed. But I was wrong.
What's happened?
Then the owner of the house, that turns out to be a big monster by the way, told me that I would have to pay him back by becoming his prisoner for the rest of my life, unless...
What? Unless what, Father?
Unless one of my daughters takes my place and serves him for 1 year. He gave me 3 days to say my goodbyes, and if I don't come back, he's going to eat me.
Oh, but this is perfect.
What?
Don't you see, I could go in your place and work for a year and become financially independent and allow Gordon to forget about me and to find another poor sap to marry.
Are you sure this guy really is a monster?
Oh, please. If I can handle Gordon and my sisters, I'm sure I can handle a grumpy old man.
And so Beauty made plans to travel to the Beast's house. She packed as many books as she could carry, as well as her most plainest, most practical clothes, and off she went.
Hello? Is there anyone home? Did you hear that? Hear what? There it is again. There's someone here.
Well, of course there is. Owner of the house lives here.
My father says he is a monster. Could you... I can't imagine him childishly giggling, can you?
I guess not.
Let's have a wee look around, shall we?
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Beauty Froom. I'm here to work in my father's stead for a year. Shall we discuss the terms of the contract?
Silence. You may choose any bedroom in the house except the master's bedroom. Get settled in and come down for dinner.
We haven't discussed my wages. Hello? Hello? Oh, bother.
So Beauty went off to find herself a bedroom to sleep in.
Look at all this lovely food. I'm starving. Well, hello. It's finally nice to meet you. Oh.
What?
Forgive me. I didn't expect...
An ugly monster? Foolish girl! Didn't your father tell you?
Yes, but I thought he might have been talking about your personality. Maybe he was.
Ooh, brrr. Eat.
So perhaps now would be a good time to discuss my duties.
No duties.
I'm here to serve you for a year. I will need you to know what you want me to do, and there is also a matter of my wages.
I don't need a serving. I have enough already.
Look here, I've come here to earn a decent wage, for a year, and I will not be sitting around doing nothing.
Fine. You like books? Then you will be my librarian, and I will pay you 2 silver a month. Is that enough for you?
Thank you. You've practically just gave me my dream job. Thank you. Good night.
So with her dream job and some pretty generous wages arranged, Beauty ignored the Beast's rudeness and went to bed happy.
Here. What? Who's there? I know you're there. Hi.
Oh.
You're, a milk jug? I know. And a talking milk jug.
Now Splash, don't go scaring the girl.
And a talking saucepan?
Now everyone just calm down.
What is going on here? You're all furniture and you're all talking.
Let me explain to you. That's Mrs. Pan, Splash, and I'm Mr. City. What also is that lock here? We were placed under a curse many years ago. It turned us all into furniture. Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Who placed you under a curse? Why? How do you break it?
We can't tell you that, I'm afraid.
Why not?
Because we don't know. Just know we're stuck like this.
Well, that's no good. I promise that I will do my best to help you guys become human again.
That would be nice.
How would you do that?
I don't know yet, but all I know is that you can find the answers in books and I will start in the library.
So Beauty found her way to the library with the help of her new friends and took a moment to appreciate how many books the Beast owned. She got to work looking for the cure. Many hours later, she still couldn't find what she was looking for.
You could help, you know.
Nah, you're okay.
2 heads are better than 1.
Unless it's something trying to eat you.
What? Oh, never mind. I'm hungry. I'm going for dinner.
So Beauty went to dinner with the Beast, who she tried to chat with, but he just grunted at her, inhaled his food, and left. Over the next couple of weeks, Beauty's days were all the same. She spent time chatting to the servants, then went to the library to research the curse, then had a strange dinner with the Beast before bed. All in all, quite a pleasantly boring life.
I've had enough of this. You come in here, gobble up your food, and leave without as much as a hello or a goodbye. Manners cost nothing, you know.
Aye.
And what's more, why aren't you trying to lift the poor curse on your servants? One of them is a brush, for heaven's sake.
Aye.
And in the library, there is no classification system in that room. How do you ever find anything? I found a book about romances beside the engineering. It's insanity.
Quite. You are a very frustrating and annoying woman. However, you are right. I apologized. I've become so used to eating alone that I have forgotten my manners. And I fully accept that the library is a mess. But I know an intelligent person such as you will be able to organize it in no time. As for the curse, the servants are not the only ones affected by it. I will say no more on that matter, though please don't ask me again.
After that night, Beauty and the Beast spent more time together. He helped her organize the library, and she helped him improve his manners and conversational skills. Before too long, they were firm friends. One night, as they were sitting together exchanging stories, the Beast grew thoughtful.
Beauty, can I tell you something?
Yes, of course, you can tell me anything. What is it?
Beauty,
Come on, spit it out!
Sorry, I'm trying to have a moment here.
Well, your moment seems to be turning into minutes. There's people in the audience needing a pee.
Beast, take a breath and tell me.
Will you marry me?
What?
Will you marry me?
I was not expecting that.
With that, no?
Beast, I don't think I want to marry anyone at the minute because I'm trying to become an independent woman.
Well, sorry for putting you on the spot like that. Good night.
Good night.
Needless to say, things got a bit awkward after that. They still met every night for dinner, but something had changed and Beauty wasn't happy about it.
I've had enough.
What?
You're sulking.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You're kind of sulking a bit.
Who asked you?
You're sulking because I don't want to get married to you.
You're right, I am sulking. I'm sorry. I do care for you deeply, and the fact that you don't feel the same for me has hurt me, but I shouldn't take that out on you.
Quite right. Now let's get back to the way things were.
Really? It's just that easy.
What?
You talk about your feelings, say sorry, and just move on just like that.
Yeah, that's how grown-ups deal with their problems.
I'm not sure we know the same grown-ups. After that very mature conversation, the pair went back to being good friends. But there was still something up with Beauty. She still seemed sad, but the Beast couldn't figure out why, so he did the grown-up thing and eavesdropped.
Play with me. Maybe later, Splash. I'm just not feeling it today.
Why not?
Are you tired? Not really. I'm just not in a playing mood.
You've not been in a playing mood for a while, Beauty. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing really.
It's not nothing. I'm an old lady. I know when someone's sad and you're sad.
Is it really that obvious?
Yes!
Your face is tripping you, to be honest.
Thanks.
So what's wrong? Why are you so sad?
Well, if I'm honest, it's my family.
It's always the family. What have they done? Sold the family jewels?
Sold the Storytime magazine?
Become pirate? What? No, I miss them.
Really?
Yes, really.
Even your sisters?
Yes, even my sisters. I know they're hard work, but they're not all bad. Kate lets me borrow her fancy clothes, and Sarah will often take time to do my hair for me.
Huh, must have missed that.
But most of all, I miss my father. I've not seen him in months now, and I just wish I knew if he was doing okay.
But I'm sure all doing just fine.
You're probably right. I'm just worrying over nothing.
Of course, the Beast was listening into all of this and felt bad, as he should. So the next evening, he had a gift for Beauty.
Beauty, I have a gift for you.
I know.
How do you know?
They just said it.
Way to spoil the surprise there.
Sorry.
So, this gift?
Here.
What is it?
It's a magic mirror. It will show you anybody you ask. You just say, "Magic mirror, please show me," and then the person's name. But get ready to look away in case they're on the toilet.
Oh, thank you, Beast. This is the best present ever. Magic mirror, please show me my father. Oh no.
What?
It looks like he's sad. I don't think he's been eating properly. He's so thin. I knew there was something wrong. Do you think he's sick, Beast?
I don't know, but you should go find out.
Really?
Yes, I'm not a heartless monster. Yeah, I should send for a carriage in the morning. But don't be away too long, Beauty. I will miss you.
Oh, thank you, Beast. I'll go pack right now.
And so Beauty did just that. The next morning, she said goodbye to her friends and traveled home as quickly as she could.
Father, I'm home.
Oh look, the Wanderer returns. Do you have fun being an independent woman?
What are you talking about? Where is Father?
He's in the line where he's been since you left. He felt so guilty about you going to live in the palace, he stopped eating.
And even worse, he hasn't made any money for his business in months.
I haven't had any new clothes in a month.
So Beauty went to find her father, who funnily enough was right where her sisters had said he was. But what they hadn't told her is that he wasn't alone.
What? Who's with him?
Well, I can't tell you that. That'll ruin the surprise.
For goodness sake. Father, are you there?
Is that you, Beauty? Did you deceive me?
Yes, Father, it's me. Oh, Gordon.
Surprise!
Oh, Beauty, I thought I'd never see you again.
Why? You knew my contract was only for a year, and it's been less than 3 months.
I thought that hideous monster would eat you. I couldn't eat or work due to the worry.
Excuse me?
Oh, well, you're gonna get it.
You thought the beast would eat me and you still let me go live with them?
Beauty, your father was actually about to tell me where you were so I could rescue you.
You thought I would be eaten, but you still waited 3 months before my rescue? I'm not angry, Father. I'm disappointed.
Oh, that's you told.
Beauty, please, I'm an old and foolish man. I made a mistake, but you're home now.
Only for a couple of days. I was just worried about you.
A couple of days? You mean you're going back?
Well, of course, I have a contract for 1 year of work.
But surely you don't want to go back to that awful monster? Stay here with me. I still love you and I want to marry you.
Gordon, you're a lovely man, but I will not marry you and I do not love you.
Let me change your mind.
Oi, May! She said no, take it in.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted. I'll come back tomorrow.
For goodness sake! So Gordon finally left, but he didn't get far. Beauty's sisters have been listening at the library door, and they hadn't liked what they heard.
Gordon!
What do you want?
We heard what you said in there. We don't like it either.
When Beauty isn't here, Father refuses to do any work,
Which means he doesn't make any money.
which means we don't get any new things anymore.
So what does that have to do with me? We have a plan to keep Beauty here.
And that plan involves you getting her to fall in love with you and marry you.
I like this plan. Tell me more. And so to summarize, because we don't want this play to go on forever, Kate and Sarah worked really hard to help Gordon woo Beauty. They would get her to come on long walks with them and accidentally bump into Gordon. They would help him pick out the best gifts for Beauty. They would invite him out with them all constantly. This, believe it or not, went on for over a week before Beauty had a chance to catch her breath and sit alone in her room for 20 minutes. She spied the magic mirror on her dressing table and realized that she wanted to see the beast. Beauty! Beauty, wake up, wake up.
What? Oh, sorry, I'm just knackered. What am I supposed to be doing?
Looking at the beast in the magic mirror.
Sorry, magic mirror. Magic mirror, please show me the beast. Oh no.
What?
He looks like he's dying.
Oh my gosh, really? Should we call an ambulance?
No, we're in a play, remember? He's just acting.
Thank goodness. It's okay, everyone. He's just doing what it says. He's acting like he's dying.
Give me strength. I need to go to him right away. Why are these men so needy?
So Beauty rushed off back to the Beast's palace, and when she got there, she found him lying in his bed close to death.
What happened?
Oh, Beauty, you've been away for so long. We thought you would never come back.
He stopped eating and drinking and went to his bed. Beast Mr. Booty, but I wasn't gone that long. You were only meant to be gone for a couple of days. It's been nearly 2 weeks. I'm so sorry. I didn't realise you had such an awful abandonment issues.
I think he's dying.
No, please don't die. I would miss you too much. I love you.
You see.
I'm here.
Did I hear you say you love me?
Yes, you great big one. I've loved you for ages now, but I still don't want to get married. But I love you.
That's all I need to hear, Beauty. I love you too.
And with that long overdue declaration of love, the beast and all the servants turned back into humans. You see, in that weird way that the fairy tale magic works, the curse could only be broken by someone prepared to love the beast for who he was on the inside. Oh. It turned out that his name was John, though I'm not sure why he didn't just introduce himself that way in the first place. And he and Beauty did get married, but only after Beauty had become an independent woman with a stable income, which didn't take long as she was very smart. Mr. Frim got a grip and went back to work, which made his daughters happy. Sarah ended up marrying Gordon, and Kate found herself a nice, rich duke who could buy her all the Kimmy shoes she could possibly want. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.
I hope we better.
Do it again, Spike.
I see. I guess we better hope this will
Beauty, what gift would you like?
be the rose and transported by horse for a week in the dead of winter.
Well, who are we to judge?
That looks brilliant. It really does. That looks brilliant. We're going to do it again.
And I haven't had a new tiara in a month.
So actually I haven't had any new clothes in ages, but it's fine.
Surely you don't want to go back to that awful monster.
And bump into Gordon.
Hello, is there anybody home?
Who are you?
I'm a chap.
Sorry, we have to do that again. That was the most delayed reaction ever.
Fail.
Right. Did you hear that?
Oh,
Do it again. Right, that's lovely.
Ow, I can't get up.
We're going to do, well, you're going to have to, I'm afraid, because her telling you that she loves you means that you come back to life, okay? And you're going to sit up.
Bed.
You're going to at least sit up a little bit and say, I love you too, Beauty, okay? Go.
Will you marry me?
yes.
Okay, well done. Alright, take her hand instead. I know, imagine having to touch somebody, but it's just her hand, okay? So.